Good morning, beloveds. Happy rebirth, because that is what I am feeling, is this massive rebirth energy that is happening. And are you ready to resurrect? Are you ready to step into the unknown and to give everything you got to a higher power, everything you have, to surrender and to let the divine flow in your life? Because that is what we are all being called to do, is to rebirth, to let go of the old aspects of ourselves that no longer serve us. And that can also mean revamping your spirit guides and the aspects that you have been working with previously, because as you shift, new teachers come in, right? Just like new people come in and out of your life, so do new spiritual guides. So I invite you to be open to that. If it is time for you to revamp everything, people in the physical, and then the guides of the unseen realms, right? So I'm just gonna take a sip of water as we wait for more people to roll on. But I tell you, getting outside in nature is a very powerful way to release a lot of the dense energies, okay? Because I know we are all feeling a lot of emotions, our own emotions and the emotions of the collective. So I recommend you getting outside in nature and making that a priority. Last night after work, I went outside. I went to our state park over here, and I sat and I charged in the sun for like 15 minutes, and boy, that sun was delivering so much and so powerful. And just the trees had a whole new green vibrancy to them, and so did the grass and even the flowers. Like my senses, just all the colors seemed so bright. So I invite you to get outside in nature and appreciate the beauty and the healing power of nature, because it is here to assist you at this time, okay? If you're just constantly inside your home or going to a workplace and doing repetitive things that are not nourishing for your soul, you're gonna feel like that kind of soul illness that I was talking about yesterday, where everything just seems not in alignment, it seems stagnant, not harmonious, because you're not listening to your soul and what your soul is asking you to do at this time. And that is to completely rebirth, to completely transform and change. This is a big, big shift, and it requires courage and self-care and self-love and trusting that all is unfolding for the highest good. If you wake up every morning and surrender your life to serve the highest good and to be a divine instrument of the divine and God, and say, how would you have me serve today? What would you have me do? And you listen and you take action on that, you will see miraculous changes and your energy will shift. It's funny, if you ever sit outside sometimes, and listen to conversations, people are really still hanging on to that victim mentality, complaining, judging. I don't feel good. This person did this. This is happening in my life. This is horrible, right? Like that is happening, and that's what we want to shift, is this victim mentality. And we want to focus on gratitude. And I know so many of you are grateful, but there's a lot of entitlement that needs to be healed with humanity. We have to focus more on what we're grateful for and the simple blessings in our life. It's funny, I was sitting here this morning, and you guys can't see it, but over on the side of my pyramid, I have these two signs that say how to find happiness. Inhale, exhale, be grateful, repeat, and follow your heart. It is the only compass you need. And that is so true right now. The more we focus on our breath, the more we move our body, get in nature and focus on gratitude and open our heart to the blessings of the divine and completely surrender, the more miracles we will invite into our lives, the more joy we will experience. And I want to say, Spirit, once you invite the divine to lead and guide your life and you trust and listen, gifts awaken that have been dormant within you that you never knew you had. And that's how you know you've been touched and blessed and you really surrender to the divine. I never knew I had the gift of blending essential oils or creating sound and light language. So many people, I see Marcel just joined, like, she didn't know that she could be doing this amazing macrame. And if you've ever seen her macrame, she actually puts wings, angelic wings, into her macrame, diamonds. Like, this is genius. The hands are just moving and weaving at work. So many of us have these gifts from lifetimes that are stored in our DNA, in our memory. And through using the power of sound, the power of movement, the power of art, the power of macrame, all different kinds of gifts, writing, we can help people activate and remember who they truly are, their gifts, and what brings them joy and harmony in this world. See, we're all creators, and we're all meant to create this magnificent life. It's amazing, like, we are really the divine in flesh. You are the divine in flesh. And it's time that we open up and we remember that we are the divine in flesh, and we have so much to offer this world. And anything is possible. And I got to tell you, yesterday I was listening. My mom sent me, I like Elevation Church. She follows them, and she's given me some sermons, and they're pretty fantastic. And they have an amazing, amazing heart-centered album. And I can't think of the name right now, but I listened to a bunch of songs on the album yesterday. And there was this one that said, "Dry bones rattling, make a dead man walk again, because he's going to choose to live and get out of his grave and rebirth and live the best life. And nothing is impossible when you're walking hand in hand and embodying that divine." And I want you guys to know that those of you that are struggling right now, that are sick of where you're at, you're feeling stagnant, you can invite a higher power into your life to awaken you. But it takes courage. You got to listen, and you got to walk the path, and you got to walk the talk. You have to really embody it. And when you embody it, boy, does your life shift. So I just wanted to share that with you guys, that at this time of rebirth, it is absolutely fantastic, because your gifts can awaken, you can listen to the inner calling of your soul, and you can support so many people. Now, one thing I noticed that a lot of people struggle with is that once they get their gifts and they're opening and they're like, oh my God, I'm painting, or I'm singing, or I'm writing, or I'm doing poetry or macrame, they start to judge, oh gosh, but maybe it's not that good enough. Like, I'm just starting. Like, who's going to want to buy this? Or who's going to want to purchase this? Or, oh, my voice isn't trained as a professional to sing. But this is the thing, guys. It's not about perfectionism. It's about healing. Your gifts are used to activate and heal others. It's not about them being perfect. They are perfect in their unique essence. If you're doing it and creating it from pure intent and in your heart, trust that that is going to serve the greater good. So let go of any attachment of, will this succeed? Will this be okay? Is it good enough? That is just keeping you trapped. Infuse that divine energy into your creations and your gifts, and then offer it to the world as it is. And take it or leave it. But when it's filled with divine energy, people feel it. People know. They feel it in their hearts. Beautiful. So let's see what comes through for today's activation. Feeling a lot of excitement about rebirth, because I feel like so many sisters of the rose of that lineage, okay? We've all just had like a massive transformation, and we're here to help empower other beings to remember their strength, their courage, the love, the beauty, the wisdom that is within every cell of their being. So it's funny. I have my 12-string guitar here. Now, I have not picked up the guitar in a while. And I brought it over here because I thought, okay, I might be using this today as part of an activation, and we're gonna use this. So we're gonna see what comes through. That's part of my gift. I flow and I surrender and I let the divine just use me as a divine instrument. So I invite you to close your eyes, and you can be in a seated position or laying down. is written in the stars. All that you are is connected to the stars. I invite you to close your eyes and visualize the whole galaxy, the whole universe within you. Welcome this invitation to change, to rebirth, to embody your divinity, to embody your gifts, and to remember you are extraordinary. Extraordinary. Let's take a moment and just give gratitude. Give gratitude to how far we have come. Give gratitude to who you are in this now moment. Give gratitude to your cells, to your blood, to your lymph, to your neurons, to your muscles. The cells are amazing. They make up who you are. And so much is stored in our cells. So may you receive the light codes in this now. Let them pour in as we're here together in communion with one another. Let them pour in. Let them trickle in. Let them awaken you to a whole new level. A whole new level of remembrance, of courage, a whole new level of gratitude, of beauty and appreciation. And the seraphim bless us. Holy Mary blesses us. Yeshua blesses us. And it is not inappropriate to switch your guides at this time. So if you're feeling called to work with new teachers, invite them in. You're changing, and we need new teachers along the path. Remember, they are an aspect of you. You're just awakening and listening to that aspect. Beautiful. Just finish this up. Letting your face fully be illuminated with the Christed Sun, the Holy Sun, all around you. Activating the God templates in your DNA, the God and Goddess templates, your divine genome. Beautiful. Balancing the energies of the high heart and the heart. Amazing. Almost done. Clearing the solar plexus of any stagnation. Release, 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 release. Release, release. Clearing anything that you want to release in this moment. Set the intention to surrender what is no longer serving you in this moment. These frequencies are here to support you. Whew. Beautiful. And it is done. It is done. Thank you so much, lovelies, for being on here this morning and sharing your beautiful energy. And I thank you for your service, and I thank you for all that you do and you bring to this world. May you remember your glory. May you remember your strength. And remember that nothing is impossible when you choose to flow with the divine. So much love. Blessings.